Welcome to another episode of Retro Bytes, the podcast where we explore the fascinating world of vintage technology and its impact on today's digital landscape. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a nostalgic gem from the early 90s, the source code of qmodem-4.51, developed by the talented AaronFriel III. Now, if you're wondering, what exactly is qmodem? Don't worry. We've got you covered. qmodem was a telecommunications program for MS-DOS that came to life during the golden age of personal computing. Released in 1992, this software was a powerhouse for anyone seeking to connect their computers to bulletin board systems or transfer files via modems. Imagine it, a time when internet access was limited and users relied on dial-up connections to communicate, share, and retrieve information. qmodem stood out from the crowd with its rich features, supporting everything from different modem speeds to various file transfer protocols like X-modem and Z-modem. And for those who love a little creativity, it even had extensive scripting capabilities, allowing users to automate their tasks. Now, what's really fascinating about qmodem is not just its functionality, but its historical context. It was developed in a landscape soon dominated by competitors like Procom and Telix. Think about that for a moment. It's a snapshot of a time when software was rapidly evolving and every feature was a game changer. So let's talk about some of the technical aspects. The qmodem 4.51 source code is actually a treasure trove for retro computing enthusiasts. It includes Turbo Pascal source files as well as supporting assembler files, batch scripts, and much more. You could almost think of it as a gateway to understanding how programming and software development were done back in the day. What's unique about this release is the hope that it can serve as a historical artifact. It's not just for the coders among us. It's for anyone curious about how telecommunications worked before the internet as we know it took hold. Picture this. A young programmer in the 1990s frantically typing commands, fueled by the excitement of connecting to the world one dial-up beep at a time. But let's not get too technical just yet. You might be wondering, okay, that sounds interesting, but what would I do with this source code today? Well, for those adventurous enough, you could attempt to compile it using Turbo Pascal, which might even help you uncover the inner workings of a classic DOS comms package. Or maybe you just want to relive the nostalgia of those early days of dial-up connections. Who remembers the distinct sound of a modem trying to handshake? Now, as we glance toward the future, we're faced with some challenges. Modernizing qmodem to run on contemporary systems is no simple task. It requires a deep understanding of legacy programming while adapting to new environments. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. What do you think? Is there a project in your life where you've had to bridge the gap between the old and the new? Before we wrap up, let's reflect on what we've discussed today. From its standout features to the impact of qmodem on early telecommunications, it's clear that this software was revolutionary for its time. And as we reminisce about those early days, it allows us to appreciate how far we've come in our digital journey. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Retro Bytes. If you're intrigued by the world of vintage technology, be sure to subscribe and join us next time as we explore more fascinating pieces of our digital past. Until then, keep your modems dialed in and your curiosity alive.